welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Nicole and this is The Simplistic Home, and here on my channel I share all things simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting. And in today's video I am sharing part 2 to my antique and thrift with me. Here in my home, I love decorating with thrifted and antiqued pieces. This is something I have done for a very long time now, and I love bringing that here to my channel just to give you guys some inspiration on things that you can find while you're thrifting and antiquing, because I know it's not necessarily everyone's cup of tea, but when it comes to decorating my home, there are so many pieces of thrifted items and antique pieces with furniture and different things like that that I use in my home on a daily basis. It is some of my staple decor pieces, and when I get asked about it, people hear that I say that it is thrifted or antiqued, people are shocked. So I love making these videos for you guys to inspire you. That way you can get out and about and try to see what things that you can find as well. But this is part 2, like I had mentioned. So in part 1, I did share a thrifted decor haul, and I did take you to an antique store that is actually a 3-story antique store. So in part 1, we went through part of the store, and then for today's video, we are doing 2 other parts of the store. So today I'm actually taking you upstairs and downstairs in the antique store. It is so full of just so many beautiful things, from furniture to tabletop decor, just literally everything you can think of. And I do have a haul in today's video as well. So you definitely want to stay tuned to the end of today's video. But without further ado, let's head to the antique store and see what all they have out. You guys already know that thrifting and antiquing is so extremely therapeutic to me. So stepping in here and just checking out all of the unique pieces is just so incredibly enjoyable. So they had a ton of things that I just thought would be great staple pieces in a home. Tons of baskets, specifically picnic baskets this day, which I thought were super neat. Those are definitely unique pieces that not only can you take them out in the summertime for picnics and whatnot, but you can also use them as decor as well, keeping greenery hanging outside of them, placing them on top of a refrigerator, shelving, anything like that. They also had tons of crocks and vessels, which were all so beautiful. If I could get my hands on every single one of those crocks and bring them home with me, I would. They are just stunning. I also loved this chair. This was so extremely pretty with all of the beading detail, the wood. The back of this chair was so pretty as well. Lots of just neat, unique pieces that were pretty good prices, honestly. They also had some really neat furniture. I did notice that the mid-century modern style for furniture was a big hit here. They had tons of that, it seemed like, and honestly, like I mentioned, really good price points. So you just never know what you're going to find while you are thrifting and antiquing, and to me personally, that's the thrill of it. I love going in there and it being something totally different pretty much every single time, and you just never know what you're going to find. The fun of it is the hunt and just finding the unique pieces that you can incorporate into your own home and style and just add that character and just a very lived-in feel. This booth would have been one of my favorites. They had a lot of things that just really spoke to me. I love the wood tones, the more worn pieces, very earthy and organic feel that they had. This vessel was beautiful. Stay tuned to the end of the haul to find out if I purchased that specific piece or not. But they just had so many great pieces here, and this one was full of different crocks of all different sizes and colors. This one was huge, as you can see here. It fits tons of wooden spoons and rolling pins and things like that in there, and this was for sure one of my favorite spots. I love bringing in those thrifted and antique pieces that just tell a story. I thought that this box here was super neat. It's kind of like a little filing cabinet for like organizing mail, things like that. Very awesome piece. And like I mentioned before, they had tons of vessels. This bowl, kind of like a dough bowl, kind of like a platter, was a mix of both really. It was a little on the pricier side, but definitely worth it. This thing was huge and would make a beautiful statement on a dining room table. All right, you guys, I am so impressed by the things that they had that day. There was so many beautiful pieces. I am typically always on the hunt for brass pieces or crocks and things like that. I love to bring those more rustic and worn pieces into my home and mix it with a new, something I've always done and something I just really, really enjoy. I love that old world feel, very earthy feel and whatnot, and I was able to find some really good things. So I'm super excited to share you a haul. It's not a lot of pieces, but it's definitely staple pieces that I can use all year long. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this piece. First up is this beautiful basket. So it is huge, as you can see, and the detailing on this is so pretty. I love this woven look. It's almost like twisted at the top, and then it just has like your typical basket weave here at the bottom. But this thing is super thick, really good quality, and I believe it was $24, which honestly for a basket this size, this grade of quality, and just some character and uniqueness, I thought it was totally worth it. Because honestly, if you were to go to like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Target, things like that, you would either number one be paying a little bit more, or number two just get something that doesn't have as much character, in my opinion. So I love this piece. I am planning to put this on the side of one of our love seats and putting some blankets in there, and I can just switch out those blankets seasonally, so it'll always be a staple piece in that area, but I can just change out colors and textures and things like that when it comes to the blankets that I put in here. So this was one of my finds. These next finds are all going to be vases and vessels of some sort that I thought were beautiful and really good prices. So the first one here is this brassy, bronzy looking vessel. So it's kind of just like a little vase. I thought that this would be beautiful with fall florals in it. You can do any type of season, obviously, but I don't know, I just thought of fall immediately when I saw it. But I have lots of things this color in my home, and I absolutely love accenting with these bronzy and brass looking pieces. So I found this one was only $6. I thought about styling this on my coffee table with some flowers on the inside. I can also layer it next to some taller vases if I wanted to. It can go on my dining room table. I can even put some like little kitchen utensils in here if I wanted to, and put it on the countertop. It'd be super pretty and very versatile, but definitely something that I can keep out all year round. So this next piece is very similar in color. This one is a little more on the bronzy side, and it's very patinaed, but I love how like the shape of it. So it's like gets like wider, and then it goes to like a smaller neck, and it does have a wide enough opening to where you can do florals or even like wooden spoons, things like that, if you wanted to put this in a kitchen or just set it as is on a shelf. I think this would be beautiful. This one was $14, but definitely worth it when it comes to the character, and this one is a little bit bigger than the other one as well. So as you can see here, it's quite the statement. This one was in a booth, and they had it paired next to a black lamp, which I thought was pretty, super pretty. You guys know, if you have been watching my channel for a while, I love using black as accents throughout my home. So I thought that this would be super pretty to just kind of tie it all in together. Last but not least is a crock. So I love the look of the old crocks, especially when they are like the browns and the tans and the more neutral colors. I love them so much, but I don't always love the price. Sometimes they can be super expensive, and I know it's an antique find and it's, you know, vintage, and they are just used in a lot of different ways when it comes to home decor specifically. But I was able to find this one, and I really like it. So this one kind of has some different colors throughout, still like those earthy kind of colors. So this kind of has like a chocolate brown. It also, in certain lighting, looks kind of green, kind of purplish, and it also has some really good patina on there. And this one was only $6. So again, this would be super pretty with florals on the inside. The opening of this isn't super wide enough for like a ton of like wooden spoons or things like that in a kitchen, but nonetheless a really good accent piece to decorate with. I tend to keep stuff like this in my hutch and whatnot when it comes to just very basic decor, and I thought this was a really pretty piece and a really good price as well. Alright, you guys, that is all that I have for today's video. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy thrifting and antiquing, simple living, affordable decorating, all the things that we do here at The Simplistic Home. I would love to have you here in this space. Don't forget to check out part 1 if you missed that. I will have that link down in the description box. I do have some very fun videos coming up. We are going to go shopping for some outdoor decor because we are going to be refreshing our patio very, very soon. I'm also going to be shopping for some bedroom decor because we are also also going to be remodeling our bedroom very soon. We have not touched that since we have lived in our house for over 6 years now. So I am super excited to transform that space, and you guys don't want to miss out on all these fun videos that I have this summer. But anyway, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.